Alright, hello everybody. How's everything? Hey everybody, how you doing? TenebrisTenshi here. I don't have my headphones on, that's what I forgot. Okay, so we're doing this tonight in specific because I want to talk about stuff. Important stuff. But first things first is I need the game to actually show up. And we'll start there. I'll have to readjust as we go along. There we go. Actually, let's hop over to the full screen and we'll see what's up. Yeah, look at that size. Far too big. What's the size of the chat box before I fix that? My ADD is going to take over. Save me, guys. No. Won't let it. Fresh start in one way, show. Why is it that whenever I read first time, I think of the meme first time? But yeah. Yes, it is. I've never played this game. I just, when I was looking around on Game Pass, I realized that I have access to it. So, might as well not waste my money, as I have been for the past half year or so, considering I haven't been playing Yakuza like I should. But I also wanted to get on a particular topic. As I've mentioned in previous streams for the past week or so, I've been wanting to get around to talking about a particular topic, and this is a nice little bridge for me to get there. As I mentioned, I think it was when we were doing 6, because I was thinking, oh yeah, for Final Fantasy 6, I'll talk about this topic. It'll be fine. It'll work out because of the fact that, you know, I don't have to hyper focus on things when I'm talking about anything else. I could just kind of go as I want to go. Well, that turned out to be to, I guess, paraphrase another meme, right? Well, that was a fucking lie. Thank you, show. But anyway, so on Twitter, there was someone who wanted some assistance to get something done specifically for her daughter. Her birthday's coming up this weekend, and this is me last opportunity I get to get it out. She's having a little difficulty with anxiety, depression, and bullying, mostly seemingly because she's a gamer and an anime fan, which seems a bit strange to me that people would still bully people for being gamers and anime fans, considering how popular that stuff is. However, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But anyway, as a result of that, right? I tried to do it with Final Fantasy 6 because then I could not focus with, especially just walking around and grinding. But my ADD obviously didn't let me do that. However, Star Wars is something that I grew up with. Star Wars was one of my favorite things growing up. It's one of the reasons why. Okay, story time, kids. Let's even ADD a little further, but it is still relevant to what I want to try and do here, right? So story time. TenebrisTenshi is not the original name for the channel. Show knows what it was. And I'm about to give it away, basically, because edgy, teenage me came up with, oh yeah, Dark Force, but that was because, not just because edgy, it wasn't only because edgy, but my first video game that I remember owning that wasn't like an educational video game and that wasn't like default on whatever computer I was on was Star Wars Dark Forces. The usual thing that I had was Dark Force 95 because the copyright that I saw on the disc was 1995. In fact, let's even take this a step further. Oh, whatever. I was going to say that I still have it, the original disc, but I can't seem to find it for the moment. But what I do have, speaking of colossal Star Wars nerd, is that I have Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. I lost the actual thing, but I have the disc still. Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. The Best of PC, which I recently installed Republic Commando, but still am a little not good with that as far as my motion sickness is concerned. But it also includes Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, Knights of the Old Republic, and Empire at War. Then I still have this bugger. No, I am opening it from the right side. Okay. Which has X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, including the Balance of Power campaign. I am a colossal Star Wars nerd. It is my favorite franchise. For the most part, obviously it has its moments, both directions, all directions. I have a feeling I have it somewhere on my desk. I need to clean up. Anyway, point being, I'm a giant Star Wars nerd. Let's get that out I'm not leaving anything in the short term. Anyway, point being is that unlike nowadays, or at least from my point of view again nowadays, Star Wars was a very much nerd thing. Or as my friend Max likes to correct me, not geek, not nerd, geek. There's a difference. And it's so it was very much a geek thing, and I was bullied mercilessly on that. And we've discussed previously in other streams how nearly everybody in my class that I had since whenever people started hitting puberty to 8th grade was under the impression that I was gay. Like a hardcore impression. Like it's not even like, oh, maybe, possibly, who knows. Let me know when I can leave the screen show so I can test some of the graphic settings while we discuss this. Okay. Yeah. Although one of these controls, there it is, the 2 sticks being photo mode, not really worth. But yeah, this feels like it might be a little bit more like, what's it called? My brain just broke again. Metroid. Yes. Hold on. This is windowed full screen? Hold on. Then how come I can't get outside the freaking... Why are you trapping my mouse if it's windowed full screen, man? Turn on VSync. We'll adjust some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is by default, too. Actually, it turned off VSync. Probably on purpose because it knows that I don't need it. All right. Well, if it's already there. Anyway, point being that I am a colossal nerd. I was bullied for that as well as being gay. It was not a fun time in my life. I'm being absolutely honest, and I tend to be in my streams. I don't try to be anything but myself. So, where does that leave us here? So, I wanted to specifically speak on that in particular, on my own hang-ups while playing something that is from the series that I love, or you know, a not series because it's not a series, but a property that I love. I was super disappointed when Disney took over, not because Disney took over, but because they invalidated the entirety of the expanded universe and got rid of one of my favorite expanded universe characters. Still has a chance to come back, just one of his big claims to fame is no longer attributed to him, and that's fine. Anyway, let me see. Just want to make sure I'm covering everything. All right, perfect. So, if there's one thing that I know, DR? Sorry, what? If there's one thing that I know is that I despise when somebody gets... What about Knights of the Old Republic? And technically Knights of the Old Republic too, because that kind of still picked up a little bit more. Oh no, oh, was it Revan? No, it actually was not. Revan's been wiped from canon entirely. Not that I would not like let me rephrase that. Not that I wouldn't like them back. They would be a very cool character to come back also. I'm actually talking about Kyle Katarn. Because Kyle Katarn, the main character from Star Wars Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, and a side character in Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. is basically what you got when you mixed the Luke Skywalker we knew from like classic Star Wars before what they did in the sequel trilogy, and Han Solo. He was a smuggler, bounty hunter, gun for hire in the first game. Star Wars Dark Forces was basically a Doom clone, a Star Wars Doom clone. And in fact, Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight was a Quake clone. So it kind of keeps it in the family there. Either way, point being is that the in the first game he was basically like as Han Solo gets. He one-linered things and whatever and saved the. I'm not playing Knights of the Old Republic though. How can I make you buy it? It's worth. Like I said, as far as for controls, for accessibility, if you could play specifically Dragon Age Origins, because that's very similar in gameplay style, you could totally play Knights of the Old Republic. And honestly, it's a really good game. I might go and play it at some point since I do own it, as you saw. And I could do it without having to buy the HD version. But in either case, Kyle Katarn, he, as Han Solo gets, then in Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight, basically he learns to become a Jedi. So he was basically in Luke's old Jedi Academy. He was the battle master because he wasn't afraid to fight. But like Luke, he chose his fights appropriately. He wouldn't go after people just because, he wasn't enough. He was the good middle ground between Han and Luke, is what I'm getting at. He wasn't as passive as Luke can get, but he's not as active as Han can get. And that's what I really liked about him. And in any case, big Star Wars nerd, especially in the expanded universe. Actually, to the point, sorry, I'm going to ADD one more time, to the point that Jaden's name comes from this series. Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. You get to create your character, and you are the apprentice to Kyle Katarn. Your character's name you cannot choose because they say it in the cutscenes, and your name is Jaden Core. Doesn't matter your gender. It's always Jaden Core, and it's spelt the way that we spelt Jaden's name. We found it hilarious when, after we made that decision, we realized that Will Smith's kid is also spelt the same way. But that was not our inspiration. People will usually claim that. It's like, no. Actually, I wouldn't say our, because it was me. I put it in the bracket list for naming Jaden, and it ended up winning. So I'm kind of happy, and now I'm feeling all warm and toasty inside for that. Anyway, not important. Point is, big Star Wars nerd, made fun of for that, alongside, obviously, as we've discussed in many previous streams in the past, I was made fun of for being gay, despite not actually being gay. It was a complete fabrication on their part. I'm not sure if I discussed this at some point, but I know I thought about it more recently, when trying to come up with what I'm going to say for this thing. Oh, hey, I just noticed, look at the accessibility there. Disable button matches and QuickTime events. Disable UI input holds. Auto lock target in combat. Auto grip climbable walls. Forget about the controls. Look at the accessibility options. I just happen to be here. My ADD just brought me here. Auto switch target on enemy death for visible enemies only. Nice. Oh, there is something on this screen though I want to, well, when we get back into it, because I got a different screen up. But yeah, made fun of for years. My friend Max was with me up until 4th, maybe 5th grade at the latest. So I had a good 3 to 4 years on my own dealing with that shit. And one of the things I thought about in particular, as far as that, right, now I realize where I left off. The ADD. My ADD that was undiagnosed at the time. I didn't get diagnosed until college. I think might have attributed to that because I didn't know how to handle crushes and whatnot. So it ended up with me still stuck in a ew girls cootie phase rather than being interested in women, despite the fact that I actually was, but I just didn't know how to approach it. And maybe because I kept with the eel girl's cootie face for too long, they thought I was gay as a result. Not to say that they were right to continue to make fun of me, even if I was actually gay. Still not right. But, yeah. So, let's, say that I definitely understand where, you're coming from. When I say you, I'm speaking specifically to, Allison's daughter there. That, you know, you feel like you had enough of a friend group set, and then all of a sudden it kind of disappears on you. And it's hard. It really is. You feel like there's no one you could talk to, especially when you're going to school. I'm just lucky that my parents were very helpful, understanding, and I had a good home life, and it seems like you do too. But at school, it was really, really, really hard. Well, I need to go down to turn on subtitles anyway, show. But it was really, really hard. I don't think I ever got to like suicidal thoughts or whatever, just because my parents were that supportive. But I was at least dreading going to school almost every day. A good day at school would have been that they don't say anything, and I just kind of coasted. At least in my memory. Considering how long it's been, I could be remembering it wrong, but I'm certain that when they started, it was a bad day. Just hands down. And it was the worst. So I understand. I understand the difficulty of that. The only major difference is the things we were being made fun of for. Obviously for you, it's gaming and anime. Me, gaming wasn't that... Where I live, I guess gaming has never been that strange. At least not that bad. Though I was made fun of for kind of ADDing and playing a video game during a project that I was going over to a person's house for, but that was probably well-deserved. I was there to work on a project and I was playing video games instead. So I'll take that one. And obviously, you know, I didn't have the other issue that you're going through with, you know, people not appreciating the way you look. For me, it was, I guess, the way I acted more than anything because of the perception that I was gay. But at the root of it all, it's people that don't understand who you are. They make an assumption, a guesstimate, anything based upon what their experiences are, which are wrong in my case, and I'm damn sure they're probably wrong in your case, and they extrapolate it to everything that you are. Because kids are stupid and they don't understand. And I say kids in general just because of the fact that, you know, until you're like 25 to 28, you're still so inward looking, you have no freaking clue. And hell, I feel like I was still like heavily inward looking until I had Jaden, but that's a whole different story. And yeah, everyone just takes what they've, and to be fair, I'm always fair to everybody, including people that I feel don't deserve it. I give them at least a you know, a little thing where it's just like, okay, there's this that could explain it. It still doesn't excuse it, but it explains it. So because of their own perceptions, because of the way they've lived their lives or have had their lives lived, etc., they put onto you, like they just kind of bake into everything that you are the one thing that they've simplified it. And kids are just not good at seeing anything more than black and white, which is why I have taken to internally seeing anybody who does see things in black and white, even an adult, as a kid, because obviously they didn't grow up enough. But the kids, they definitely can't. Part of it is the psychology. They haven't matured enough to understand. And that's the big problem for you, because you're, unfortunately, you are that age. The people you have to interact with are that age. They are the worst. But sometimes being able to try and understand where somebody else is coming from at least helps you to cope a little bit. And I don't want to say cope. It's not the right word, because cope, especially nowadays with copium, is more like, oh, this is just the thing I have to hold on to even though everything is terrible. It's this thing that you can look at so you could see that it doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter. You know what? Not only because this, I didn't clean it off purposely, but I want my eyes to be clear for this. It doesn't matter what they think. Because what they think is obviously, what they think who you are is, in one way, shape, or form, whether it's in relation to your body, in relation to your likes, is not who you are as a whole. You are an individual person. You have a bunch of things. I'm sure that, you know, if two adults, or if adults kept you guys in the room and had you talk about things, you'd come to something where, oh my God, we like the same thing in between. If I ignore everything else, at least we have this thing in common. It's not going to happen, and that might not even bridge the gap enough anyway, realistically speaking. But people like to just take what they see and make it everything about you. I give credit where it's due, always. I will give credit where it's due because it makes, from a negative perspective, it gives me a superiority complex, because it's just like, hey, you're good at this one thing, and I'm glad for that. You know, where, you know, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. If you're looking at a negative perspective, but on the positive perspective, it means that I'm going to make the effort to understand you. I'm going to make the effort. And again, I am not a therapist or anything like that. This is just my point of view of the world here. I'm gonna make an effort to understand you. I want to have a conversation to see if we can get anywhere. And if not, then at least I will give you credit where credit is due. Maybe in the vain hope that you will do the same for me, which, again, that is probably more of a vain hope. But you are not what they label you as. It doesn't even matter if they're right. Because what they're doing is taking the one thing that they see and stretching it to be all of what you are. And that is not true. Like I said, the words they used against me when I was growing up, when they thought I was gay, were not right. Even if I was gay, even if I, everything they said, as far as my sexuality was concerned, was correct. The words that they used, the pushing that they did, all of that was uncalled for. And it's not all I would have been if I was gay. They were wrong, so guess what? Doubly wrong now. And it's probably the same thing as what you're going through. Whatever words they're using to make fun of you, whether it's your likes, whether it's your looks, whether, like for me, the fact that I would stare off into space because of my ADD and whatnot, that we didn't have a track of, whatever it was, it's not right. It isn't. They are, to take that and say that that is all of you is absolutely wrong. There are things that you do not understand about people because either A, they don't show it because they don't want to, or B, they don't show it because you don't deserve to see that best part of me because you are not treating me the way I prefer to be treated. I have been to so many different places. I'm not a world traveler, but I've been to talked with a bunch of different people. I've talked to a bunch of different strokes, folks, belief systems. I've sat in on every Abrahamic belief, their usual prayer ceremony, church, synagogue, and going and I can't even remember right now for Islam. Shoot, I apologize, but I've been to a Buddhist ceremony. I've been to. No, that's it. I think that's about it. But either way, everyone has been telling me that basically the root thing is you treat others the way you want to be treated. And that's going back to, from a negative perspective, yes, it could be that, like, I'm going to give you the credit of the benefit of the doubt because that's one thing you're good at or whatever, or you're correct in that. I'm going to give you a good, I'll give you credit for where credit is due, even if the rest of you, as far as, how you're treating me is terrible. Why? Because I treat people the way I want to be treated. It has hurt me in the past to do this, not only because of the fact that the amount of hurt that they levied onto me was not deserving of the niceness that I gave back to them. But more recently, Sho can attest to this, because I know I would not want to be called out so hard on numbers, this, that, and the other. And in fact, I technically did it again last night. I'm a fucking hypocrite again. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Because I wouldn't want to be called out directly. I'd rather be called out on the side. Let's talk about it here in the corner. And I would be afraid if my raid lead came down and talked to me. We tried to keep some things under wraps. It was my call. Or at least, let me rephrase that. It was my suggestion, and it was taken to be enacted. So, by root, it was my call. And it bit me, basically. So, take that for what it's worth. But by the same token, I refuse to not treat others how I want to be treated, even though that bit me back. But that's because, again, he didn't understand what what my thought process was, to what I was attempting to do for them in the most recent case. And in the other cases, obviously, if they don't treat you back, that's fine. You are the bigger, in your case, the bigger woman. In my case, the bigger man. And you let that chip roll off your shoulder. That's the one thing that my mother has told me, that she is almost envious of me, that I let things roll off so easily. I might get super angry, pissed off, and like, just let it go to my head, to the point where somebody once told me, when he looked at me, first time seeing me face to face, and looked at me as like, I don't want to be there when you snap, my dude, because you look like you're like, not that you're this close from it, but like you've bottled up so much of that the moment that you actually snap and do something, I don't want to be there, because trying to put you back under control is going to be really hard to do. I feel like, history has borne that out a little bit. It's a very difficult, I know I'm ADDing all over the place, so you'll have to forgive me for jumping all over the place. But you are a very beautiful young lady, regardless of how you actually look. Because I bet you that on the inside, with, the fact that you and I both have similar likes, I freaking love anime just as much. As you can see, as I'm trying to get to, games are a thing that I like to play too. I play games all the time. Welcome. And if it wasn't for copyright stuff, I'd watch anime with you guys as well. You're who you are. You are you. They don't see who you are. They see what they want to see. It is not who you are. You are a beautiful, very bright young woman, in the fact that you're able to do so much, and your parents have done a lot for you as well. Even if you have no one to stand by you while you're at school, be safe in the knowledge that I'm at least very proud of you. And if I were there, I would support you just as much as your parents do. I want you to have the best birthday you've had in years. Be happy that you're alive, that you're healthy for the most part. Like with the way that, you know, obviously pandemic stuff has been rolling, the fact that we're alive and healthy is a godsend. And that you are the best you could ever be. And no one on this beautiful blue little pearl in the vastness of this grand stinking universe, there is no one here that could ever take your place. You're special. You're important. And you're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you any different. You have a wonderful birthday. And blow out some extra candles for me. All right? After that big diatribe, let's get into a game, shall we? Also, you're special, but don't let it get to your head. Sorry, I had to be a little bit mean at the end there. And Sho knows just as well as I do. So I am very proud to have met Sho in the capacity that I have so far. I hope to actually meet him in some capacity in the future. That depends on my pay and all that other jazz. He has opened my eyes to a whole slew of things. A whole slew of things. And I'm very proud to be his friend. Sorry, I'm in a very happy mood right now. I want to be praisey mood, so I'm going to start there at least until we get started. Okay. All right, I know it's been super quiet. All we've had is this slow drone of the background because I expected music to be playing, but no. EA says, that's not fun. This is the middle of freaking Star Wars where, you know, all the Jedi are on the run. We can't have that. Okay, Sho, you recommend auto grab. Okay. Turn on subtitles. What else we got? Beautiful. I'll take all this. I'll keep the rest of this off and maybe we'll turn it on afterwards if need be. I'm going to assume that we are going to be safe with the rest of it. If not, I'll turn it on as we need to go. Oh, wait, I forgot to switch back the chat so I can see what I'm talking about. I'll have to come back and clip all that, but we will deal with that as it comes. It won't matter. I know it was a long thing, so it's going to be more of a, you know, other thing that we're going to work with, but for now, that's what we'll be. Beautiful. You guys ready? Because I am now. Oh, hello. Story mode, where we just want to focus on the story. I like that ability. That's really cool. Oh, and it tells you specifically how much what. Look at that. The parry timing change, enemy aggression versus incoming damage. So let's see what the description is. Story mode is specifically for those who want to see the story, which is kind of me, but I will take a little bit more challenge. Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, Jedi Grandmaster. Who are new to melee action games. I'm sorry, I love the hell out of the Force Unleashed games. I think I'm good enough to be a little bit above that. And it says it can be changed anytime, so we'll worry about it later. Jedi Master, players who are familiar with melee action games and desire a challenge. I'm going to regret this, but that's okay. And then Grandmaster is want an intense, demanding combat experience. Yeah, I'm not that bad. Let's go. Oh, hello. I've seen you in some of the other clips. I have no idea what I'm looking for, though. Ooh. So we're in an atmosphere? Oh, I love the sound of TIE fighters. I hate what they represent, but I love the sound. Oh, these are all old, Republic I'm trying to remember the class Star Destroyer they are. Oh. Is this Huttese? It's not Jizz. That is an actual music genre in the Star Wars universe. Shut up. Star Wars nerd, by the way.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It's gonna be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
Diegetic music, I like that.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The gal will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's her score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
Wait a minute. A droid is in charge of people? Since when? And the people aren't slaves? Since when? Okay, we can always go back there. Abilities. Nothing. He's not special in any way, shape, or form. Shut up. He's not a Jedi. I don't know what gave you that opinion. Alien language. Can't even say that it's... Uh-oh.
The guild keeps cutting into my wages.
You're a rigger.
What if I screw up, take a fall? I got a family to worry about.
A rigger with a family? Oh, friend. Makes it more like
Tell me about it.
Sorry, Cal.
Don't worry about it.
Can't spend money if you're dead.
I don't think these tools are gonna make it through the ship.
Up here.
You say that every time.
Remember the old days when the guild serviced our gear?
Yeah, those were the days.
This Imperial contract is bantha poodoo. Got us paying to maintain our own equipment.
Oh, man. Venator class Star Destroyers. Now I remember.
Will you look at that?
Braca.
Ship. Haven't seen
Yeah.
a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah,
That is a Luker Hulk, isn't it?
ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
Braca. I've never heard of this planet, but it might be a new one that they made for this. Ooh, that was clever. They had him disappear behind a wipe there. So that we didn't see.
Look out! Heads up! Help!
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though.
So I see.
Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
Do we go down to go up? I'm thinking so. Let's go. Whee!
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
And trash is not approved trash.
That's hilarious. I was gonna say something, but then he took my line, damn it. Some of the animations feel a little stiff, but that's okay otherwise. So far I'm enjoying myself. I mean, like, real simple, but whatever.
Easy there.
Just passing through.
You're jumping. Oh, okay, I see. Here.
Hurry up! We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credits. It's gonna be a wild night tonight. Let's get this
Imperial
job done.
credits, huh? Oh. Uh-oh.
Reckless, Cal.
Good to see you.
You do. Get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
What, the idea was to get yourself killed? I will say the environmental artist, oh my god, look at this. You guys did great work. Even if the animations are a little jittery from, you know, maybe it's just my own play style, whatever. I mean, the fact that I saw the rat go that direction made me already know that I have to go in here. Man, look at the detail. Oh, Jesus.
Scrap rats. Creepy. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
This time? Okay, so I guess we're going over here.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
He's doing this in the rain. What the hell? How is he holding on so well? I'm not going down, am I? No. Something else here. Oh, I see the okay. Good environment. Again, back to the decent environmental design. Everything that I need to hold on to is red. But it's not unbelievably so. Unlike something you were playing very recently, Show. With, although you're supposed to do it at full speed, so it makes sense why that...
How'd you get here?
When you were playing, Mirror's Edge, that they like to cheat it a bit and make everything that's grabbable turn red. But it's fine in that respect. Okay, hold on. Just because you're going at a higher speed than I am here with, in this game.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes. Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
Oh, there it is. I couldn't see the ship cutter. Oh my god! It's a drop ship! Oh, I'm having so many feelings.
Hurry, we gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
After that.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Is that a Sarlacc pit? It looks like a Sarlacc pit. Okay, okay.
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
Got it. Your turn.
Hold on. All right, clamp secured. You okay?
Still here.
Give me a fright there, pal.
Done.
Hang on. I got this. We're done. Get out up here.
And then they cheat it. Well, remember how I just said that they did everything in red that I can hold? Then all of a sudden, the one thing that I can't, but it is in a pattern that I recognize. That is brilliant game design right there. Good environmental design.
It's a Jedi
Good job,
fighter.
guys. It is!
Score. It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this thing's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't let the Empire hear you say that.
I guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are, scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better
An astromech
the
droid.
Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, could be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Cap?
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. Who's that?
Oh, we're already in gameplay. Oh, that was a nice little transition. Oh, right in the Sarlacc pit? That's not good. That was a Sarlacc pit, wasn't it?
Bro, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
Come send me!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no! You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pin down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on.
I mean, it's a skiff. It's not supposed to, technically, right? Supposed to hover. Essentially.
You all right?
Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
What the hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you?
What are you talking about?
What, that was the Force, wasn't it?
No, what are you talking about?
Please
No,
trust me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's bounties out on people
I
like
know. I know.
you. Yeah, all right. We need to be careful. Yeah.
Except that I saw the Imperial droid there. The Imperial Scout droid. Probe droid. Not probe droid. But yeah.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah. You?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save your life, right?
Cal,
Shut up. Nope, we're not talking about this. Shut
I'm
up.
working with you sometime now. I've never seen you do anything like that before.
Yep, there's a reason for it. Shut up.
We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about me. But this place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah.
Ooh, with the huts, huh?
You're gonna be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Cal.
That's actually a good... Look at how quick. He knows that someone has seen him somewhere. There's the evidence somewhere, so he knows I'm going home, packing up, and getting the hell out because I know that something's gonna happen at this point. Uh-oh. Where's Prof? Hello? fact that some actions is on the right stick is really awkward, I gotta say, though. That's the only thing I'm gonna complain about right now. Why? Because they want A to B jump? Oh no. Is he actually... I thought he wasn't gonna betray me. I thought he was gonna be good. But it's very clear that he's... That's not gonna be the case. He's gonna turn me in. At this point, I would sprint, my dude. But unfortunately, game says... Oh! What the hell just happened? I know this is story beat, but... Just seeing if there's anything over here. Getting a lot of rumblies in the controller. Nice recreation of the astromech terminal. Okay. I didn't know this was Star Wars the horror game, but okay. I recognize you.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah, something's going on.
Oh yay, stormtroopers.
Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Hello. I haven't seen that design of trooper yet. Those are interceptors. I still am so uncomfortable with the fact that TIE fighters can land now. Inquisitors. Oh shit. This is bad on so many levels right now.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary.
Ah, yes. No one expects the Imperial Inquisition.
I think it's time someone came forward.
Prof, no.
I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships.
He doesn't still have his lightsaber, does he?
Then came the Empire.
Let me rephrase that. He doesn't have it on his person, does he?
The workers? They just started getting worked.
He does. Okay, that part I don't like too much, but that's okay. It's not. It's just a little bit of a stretch.
Too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
That was a mistake. He was already dead, man. That was...
What's that? Checking out the disturbance.
Oh, that hurts.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
I fell.
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to call this in.
Quiet.
I want to see how long this goes.
8190.
Nope.
Enemy!
He called it out. That's where we end it. TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Over the comm. Jedi? Stay sharp. They won't get past us.
LB, really?
The traitor, blast them. Can you hit
Oh, I see. But they should have allowed it to fire already. I couldn't move until after.
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill.
Oop. That ragdoll physics didn't quite work.
It's all over now. Unseal the cargo door.
Yeah, the button layout is still a little weird, even for me. Oop. Are we serious? Okay.
Gotta keep moving.
That was a dumb move from Cal's part to... He drew his lightsaber. I'm gonna pause it for a second just so I can stop and think about what's going on. He drew his lightsaber after basically his friends died. Like, if it was before, fine. You're trying to save him, but now you've basically endangered yourself for no reason. Your friend's already dead. It doesn't matter. But that's okay.
I didn't see you training this morning with the rest of us. I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare. That's how you prepare for death. Rest. I heard something. Confirm?
Ah, yes. Whoa, hold on. What's with that gauge at the bottom? Is that's not my health? But I've killed everything. I'd like to, but oh, okay. Oh, I see the blue outline. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay. Ooh, the combo. I love it. Uh-oh.
The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready.
The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready. And then death. Oh, boy. Where am I going? Oh boy. Okay. What else we got?
Intruder is weak. Let's do this. Watch out, or you'll be next.
Ah, I got greedy. They're not following the rules. When there's too many of them, they're supposed to come at me one at a time. It's fine. Okay, B evades. I'd like that to have been taught to me outside of the oops, you died screen. Thank you very much. That's something that I would have liked to know automatically. Oh, So the say hold LT is still part of the tutorial dialogue, but it really doesn't need to be held because we turned on the auto hold. Good. I like.
We found the Jedi. All right.
Oopsie.
Get it. Stop you. All right.
Alrighty. Yump.
Get to the front. Stop the train.
Do you really want to stop the train though? Also, this is a long ass train. I mean, it is Star Wars. Oh, hello.
Gotta move in between bursts. Now.
I didn't know it was that thin. I'm gonna play it safe here.
Faster.
He's here. I'm ready for you, Trey.
They took out their own guy. I love it.
He shot the coupling out.
Isn't that kind of what you wanted anyway?
Gotta get down. Ah! Ah!
Ooh boy. This is reminding me of Dead Space right now. With cool things happening.
Whoa! This is bad.
Okay, stop talking.
Only way is up.
Whoever's scoring this also did a fantastic job. It feels very Star Warsy. Good job. Hello? Who are you?
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
You mean I can't jump on there now? Okay. Okay, now I see why not. Maybe they saw that coming. Also, I'd like to know who they are. This is a nice start to the game, I'll give it that much. A little bit too action-packed for a start, because now it feels like I don't think anything else is going to live up to the amount of hype that this first part is having. But we'll see. Maybe they can. Maybe I'm not trusting in the developers to give me a hype freaking thing.
I missed. Guess I'm on my own.
Okay. Oop.
What now?
Things are happening. Oh,
Train
we
stopped.
came to a stop. That's not good. We don't like that. We need motion, or else I'm gonna get bored. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're an Imperial ship that's coming around.
This This can't be good. Whoa!
Is now a better time?
Hold on!
Ooh! That first one's gotta be like 5 or 6 broken ribs. I'm counting too many ribs, I don't care. Are you seriously gonna stare down somebody who just landed in a freaking TIE interceptor after that, dude?
Going somewhere. I recognize that stance.
You do?
Perhaps you've had some training after all.
I don't recognize that stance at all.
Master, Padawan.
Doesn't matter.
Someone I killed, perhaps. What Jedi gave their life so that you might live? That strike will be your last. Tisk tisk, Jedi. Amateur.
Are they trying to save me or not? I'm confused.
Get on board!
See, she's not as cool as Darth Vader. Still not as cool as Darth Vader. Darth Vader could literally cast blaster bolts in his palm. He thinks she's Darth Vader. She doesn't, but... Hold on!
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Thanks for the help.
Did they seriously jump to hyperspace in atmosphere? Come
This is
on.
my captain, Grease Ridus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal, Kestis. Who was that back there?
Do you not know about the Inquisitors?
Inquisitor. She's
I guess
a
not.
Force user hunting Jedi survivors.
Maybe
And now that
he's
she
been
knows
hiding
that
so
you
well.
are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca. So we made our move.
Oh, yeah? What's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
Technically. 2 are still alive elsewhere, but that's okay. They don't know.
I'm all you've got.
They're hiding, so fair enough.
Captain, Set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
You know, I would have killed to have an actual character creator for this.
You gotta move on and live your life.
But it's fair enough.
Find your destiny.
It would probably overcomplicate cutscenes, stuff like this.
You were talking in your sleep.
And you were looking at me, creepo. What? You were looking at me, sleep. Who's calling who a weirdo now? Oh. That was awkward. That's fine. Small little things. The lighting on his hair looks weird in this place. Hey! That's cute. Plant. I don't think we've seen that much wildlife inside a ship like this before. What is that? It's an instrument, but I'm wondering what the flash was. I'm getting Silent Hill vibes.
That's all. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi. But not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Her facial animation's also slightly weird to me. I can't tell what it is. I mean, there's a lot of effort put into it. I'm not gonna say it's bad. But... so much for Bernard Shada, by the way. Going to another new planet I've never heard of. I'm a Star Wars geek, but I haven't... not that deep into it.
I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
Why not?
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order.
And what
But
is
it
the...
requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
Okay, that explains why
Since
you
you're
have
not
an
a Jedi
idea.
anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you.
You're gonna say that
We
after...
have a common
This is so
enemy
weird.
and a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Some of this is awkward. I think it's probably either Disney or EA shoving something down their throats. Because it feels so weird. Maybe it's because this is the first post-Disney Star Wars video game I played.
I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
Customization. Oh, you get to... Interesting. Wait, why do I have premium content? I shouldn't. Are you saying that this is Naboo tech? Or is that just a paint? Wouldn't surprise me. Okay. I guess even though I got a new level, I can't do anything with it yet. Okay. Look at the designs of, oh my god. You know, for every drawback, I see so much more things that I enjoy. So, I'm giving so much more, ooh, hello. Going down this way, but I'm definitely heading to that, whatever it is.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
I guess this is how I level up. I need to find a place to meditate first. Okay, save point. There we go. That explains that. You have enough skill points to earn new skills. Oh my god, it's Final Fantasy X! Tell me this doesn't look like a sphere grid. Okay. Dude, this is totally a sphere grid. Look at this. Superior blocking, survival skills, leaping slash, dashing strike, evasive kick, sprint strike. Rest. Oh, that's cool. You can rest and recharge, but enemies will respawn. Is that a grind that I see, or is that something else?
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal.
Oh, so you understood the droid
yeah,
there.
I'm okay. I'm just looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on! Did you just slice that? Thanks.
Oh?
That's the Vault Seer mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
That's nice. Diegetic way to see the map. I actually like that. That's cool. Okay. I'm more curious in this side path here.
I sense something over here.
It's a side path.
That's a really big bug.
Oh, they're aggressive. Okay. Then they die. Alright. So far I haven't found anything. I don't know what the point of coming here was. Okay.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back. No way through here. Guess that's why BD1 warned me. All right, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
It was worth. I don't care. It was worth. Let's go heal up real quick because I took some damage there. I don't care that enemies respawn at this point. Ooh. That's interesting.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow. The zip line? Whoa! How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't? Just won't open. I hear you, but there's something over here I want to explore.
Okay, I see. No. Open the goddamn map, BD1. I want to see if I'm heading somewhere.
What is this place?
Apparently I can't hold on to that, even though it looks like something grappleable. Hello. I wish I could force throw my saber, but... Let's see... Is this a for later thing, I wonder? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think this is a for later thing when I have more levels or whatever. Bottom now? nothing there, but there's... And those plants being kind of in the way is a little funny. I was about to say, I don't have a light. And I forgot I had a lightsaber. I'm kind of surprised that I don't cut things as I walk through them, but that's okay.
That thing looks like it smells worse than Grease does.
Two bites, instant death. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, you can force heal? Or do I need the skill point for that? We'll find out. I think there's no blocking when it comes to, you know, natural enemies like this. I think it's gonna be all Dark Souls-esque dodging. Did I? Yes, okay. Just want to know if I grabbed that already. If I did, then I don't care. Let's save here so we don't have to do that again. I skipped over this one because I didn't want to have to deal with that, but we're gonna deal with it. So, B button is my friend during this fight. Let's try this again. I didn't get any XP, but it's nice to know. Just not very clear what. Ah, I got killed again. I was doing good, but he's very agile. I'll tell you that. At least I was able to get my XP and life force back. I don't know what that does, considering that I'm all healed when I go back to the save point, but you know, whatever. We get to cut half that travel in time. I'm very curious as to what that is, so I'm doing it. I don't care. Now, that's the way that they want me to go. I don't do what the game tells me. I just go over this other path that the game designers put in place that it kind of hints towards I should go. I do my own thing. I assume the game designers are also telling me this thing is very hard and maybe should be fought on a, you know, return when you've got more XP and stuff, but I'm like, I don't care. I have a feeling that it can be beat at this level because they allow you to come this way. It's just a matter of skill. Good. Oh yeah. One thing I forgot. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine because one of the things that I forgot how to do, and I'm gonna have to look up the control again, is lock on, which I haven't been using, which would probably be best for this fight. I probably would have been good for the fight, even though it was probably a relatively scripted fight against the second sister. Let's try that again. Oh, actually, first off, what's the lock on? Okay, it's the right stick button. Uh-oh. So we will lock on when we get there. As soon as I need it for light, he doesn't use it in a defensive manner. It's fine. Why couldn't I lock onto it? And now I lost whatever I had. I bet. It's fine. It's worth, because I don't think I had much to begin with. Yes, I know. I lost brain cells. Shut up. Shut up, chat. I don't need it. So if that's not the lock on, then what is? Trying to think, what would be the best strategy? I wonder if can you change the crystal of your lightsaber later? That'd be cool. No, that's not how they redesigned how lightsaber works. Never mind. Ah! But I see how much damage I'm doing to it, which tells me exactly what I need to know. This can be beaten, it just takes skill, and because all the stuff I've been fighting up until this point is like piss easy stuff, here we are. Kind of wish the save point was a little bit closer, but this does seem to be an optional bit. If you decide to follow the story on its own back that way, it wouldn't matter. So it's like, no, you get punishment for not doing this right. Fair enough. You want it that badly, you'll come back anyway. They were right. Oh, come on! Some of this is shenaniganery. It turns around way too fast. Here's the problem with this being... I gave it a little bit of a Dark Souls nickname on it. It's like, it's kind of Dark Souls-y. You're trying to get your experience and health back and all this other jazz. Here's the problem, and why this isn't Dark Souls. The enemy isn't moving around realistically enough for me to adjust for what it's doing. It's spinning around at the same speed I am, yet it's literally twice my size. The thing with And I haven't even played a Dark Souls game, but I've seen enough of him to see that big ones don't move that fast, even when they're spinning around. Beyond the fact that the tells is supposed to be the red, but the red is hidden. The red is hidden for the first couple things because it's got the yellow letting me know, kill this thing to get your stuff back. And it's just like, okay, but you're not telling me that there's stuff I need to dodge because that's been overridden. Which, you wouldn't get that in Dark Souls. You have to read the enemy's tells. But don't tell me I need to look for red. Tell me I need to look for an animation. And yes, I know I can still lower the difficulty. I don't care, because I know I can beat it. It's just a matter, because I got it really low. It's a matter of getting it down and stop complaining and just do, right? If I'm gonna compare this to Dark Souls, I might as well leave it at that and say get good. What the fuck? You saw I dodged out of the way and yet it follows me. Excuse my language. Because that was really uncalled for. I'm frustrated for no reason. I need to take on Okayu and Botan's way of doing games that are hard. Or hard for them anyway. Just laugh. You're having fun anyway. Especially in a single player game. Like in a multiplayer game, I can understand getting a little frustrated because you're like having to deal with the person who's messing you up or whatever the heck. But in a single player game, just laugh about it. You have plenty of opportunity. Especially since there's no life counter or anything. What the hell does it matter? Am I supposed to block? I have a feeling I'm supposed to block. Because there's too many things of him spinning around and being able to reach. The thing is, he can reach me from range where I can't. I really wish that the first thing he remembered how to do was how to throw his frickin' lightsaber. It's not that far removed from horse grab, right? The one thing I forgot to check. Okay, it's Y. Because I know that I haven't been using that much. That one has to be timed. But you did see that it got parried at one time, right? I did see it. I saw that it got parried, so it's just a matter of getting it this done. I don't care. I'm treating this like Dark Souls. I'm gonna get good on the one fight. I don't want to get better and then come back to an easier fight. I want to get good and destroy these things on the first one. I want the game to tell me, not lower the difficulty, but that this is out of my reach for the time being. Like that other item that's over there. The game showed me very clearly, you can slow this stuff down, but nothing else about this changes, so you can't do anything there. But this fight, there's nothing about it that tells me that I cannot do it. Got greedy. Come on! One of the things that's so silly about that is the fact that it followed. Nice. I actually like, with the exception of, I haven't actually seen GPX or GXP, whatever that one was. But I like all the Tenshis so long as I just kind of keep in mind that they're all from separate universes. With the exception, I do understand that technically in Tokyo kind of follows universe to some degree, and obviously Ryo-Ohki follows the original OVA. But it's, if I just kind of consider them slightly separate universes that don't intersect, then I don't care. Because technically there was a manga that followed up on the original OVA that was 10 times better than what Ryo-Ohki gave us. And that technically doesn't exist either, so it's all good. Speaking of lightsabers, right? You're bringing up Tenchi. Oh, come on! Damn. Oh, you have 2 volumes of manga yourself? I had read scans way back when. I still feel like the original is still my favorite. Universe is really close, though. I haven't seen in Tokyo in forever. You know, in hindsight, the creators of Tenchi Muyo were really, really into some weird things. Okay, let's not beat around the bush. We're really into incest for some reason. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. No, even the creators, the original creators. I was gonna say, technically the movies don't count, but... The problem I have with the dodge, when it comes to the red one, is, no. I don't care. Is specifically that when I'm at range, it does it at a shorter angle. So what would be like a roll around the entirety of the enemy when I'm up in its face is not that wide of a roll. No, it literally does that on the first hit. Well, while I could delay the healing, it is being delayed by me not doing any damage to the enemy. So, that's me getting my health back from the previous death. Okay, what are you gonna do? Ah, I didn't parry that in time. No, I can't. And so yeah, going back to that, I can't delay the healing specifically because as soon as he takes that first hit is when I get it. The only reason you notice the healing is because I've been taking damage before I hit him, which is bad. I assume, I'm making an assumption here, but that in you see what the game key's doing? It tells me, lower the difficulty, and pointing me in the direction it wants me to go. And I keep telling the game, no, I do what I want. You've put this here, you've allowed me to come here, you haven't blocked it off by something else, whether it's a arbitrary level locking system or whatever. So, again, the other area that we were in there for a second and then we came out of has a better reason for me to ignore it. because there's nothing there that I can get to currently with my current power set that wouldn't just kill me. This... Uh-oh. I got distracted. By the way, it does... That's what I'm trying to go for. I think it's an item of some kind. Either an item or another force echo thing that I want to grab. But I don't think I can grab it and run out. I think I need to beat the boss to do it. Because I think I need to focus as in, like, not be distracted by the boss trying to kill me. And by me, I mean... I actually forgot the guy's name. By me, I mean the character, not me. These things that are in the way, I mean, like, good for world building, but they're kind of annoying when I want to come back and fight the boss again. That was on me. Cal, thank you. Cal would be terrible at Calvin Ball. He doesn't know how to think on his feet. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm still having fun with this. If only the game would let me if it would just either spawn me right outside the door or stop turning me to where the story continues. I don't care. I don't care. I'm actually, despite everything, and maybe it's just because I'm trying to channel my inner Okayu, inner Botan and stuff like that, and I'm laughing at this. I'm having fun, even though I'm failing so badly. Ah, okay. See, that's what I'm trying to get to. That's that light you're seeing. But I think I know what I need to do. Going back again, this is Dark Souls, right? This is my idea for this. This is Dark Souls. And I'm being too aggressive. I'm being far too aggressive. I need to dodge. I need to parry. Where I can, when I can. And take advantage of those. Do not just go in there... I was gonna say guns blazing, but lightsaber blazing. Kind of needed blazing, but you know what I mean. I'm getting better at the platforming, though. Okay. Ah, that was a mistake. Oh, I didn't parry in time. I was doing good though. I got it. I got it. I got this. Okay, what's pissing me off is the game keeps telling me what to do. Keeps saying, lower the difficulty. No, I want a challenge. I don't care. I'm learning the mechanics because you failed to teach it to me in the first couple minutes. The hardest fight I've had to deal with up until this point has been the second sister, which was a scripted fight. If you want me to stop throwing myself at a wall because it's either impossible for me because I don't have the skill set or whatever the heck, skill set in-game, skill set dexterity-wise, to do this thing, or patience, or whatever the hell you want to call it, right? Then you should have a harder block on this thing. Tis bad game design, my friend. Oh, I should wait. Okay. Okay. Patience, patience. Okay, we're good. I got greedy. Okay, so yes. So when he does the one where he expands and is going to charge forward, don't roll as soon as it shows up. Give it like a beat or two and then roll. Because the red ones are, according to the Second Sister fight tutorial, I cannot block those. I cannot parry those. I can parry the other ones. I can't block anything from these things, apparently. Which makes sense, considering that, you know. These things aren't very smart. They won't take a block and get... Oop. Ah! I got greedy. I was kind of expecting the charge, but not the bite. But I have what I need to do in my head if I just focus instead of blindly attack. That's actually not a bad idea. I won't humor you. I'm gonna take that idea and run with it. This is a reminder to myself. Okay. Reminder to myself, which button is the force button? I think I'll do it. You should light the area. No! Okay. Oh. Oops. So we know that we can't do that. And that's what that blue meter is. I got distracted. But okay, I can't use it indefinitely. Nice to know. Probably I could use it indefinitely when I was doing to all the fans, because outside of battle, it probably recharges on its own. But inside of battle, it doesn't, and you need to be striking the enemy to refill it. Really? How? Yeah, but... I'd rather... Let me do the battle one first, if only just because it's something I kind of understand at the moment. And if I let my flow go right now with my ideas of what I'm going to put into this fight, when I come back, it's not going to be any good. I'll have lost my mental state. So we'll go back to it after we finish this one. I back rolled. This is why I can't play freaking fighting games with this thing, because not that I do. I have my own fight stick now. Yeah, but I even have that issue with fighting games with the fight stick, is that I don't have it perfectly, you know, straight down or straight side. It's always at an angle for some reason than what I actually feel it being. Oof. Lucky grab. Like, I just looked down, and what I thought was straight up was a little bit to the left. That was a little bit of a back roll. And I hate when he turns around and just bites. Okay. Oh boy, okay. But yeah, no. Maybe that's why I struggle with fighting games, especially with combos and whatnot. Because again, I hold it what I feel is the correct direction. I could. But the layout's the same. The button layout's the same. It makes no difference. It's just a comfier hold, especially when it comes to something like Metroid, where I'm trying to speedrun it, is the reason why I like the Pro Controller and etc. and was fighting to use that. I still have issues with my directionality even on the Pro Controller. So, either way. Okay, back up. What this is going to end up being is a battle of attrition. Because that's when I did well, is when I stopped to parry. Ah, almost. Not quite what? You want to say that again? The layout's relatively the same. It's literally just the, what's it called? The way that the handle is in my hands. Okay, but that's not what I meant. X and Y and A and B are both swapped. That's not what I meant. Because it's just going to redirect it anyway. And if it was a matter of, you know, where the buttons are mapped in particular, it doesn't matter. Because I can just remap the buttons. What the? Okay. What was I doing? Some of those moves are weird. But yeah, I think you're arguing semantics when you bring in X and Y are swapped. It's like, yeah. And when I plug it in, just like anything else, it's going to be the same attacks are going to get mapped to the same positions because that's what the game cares about. It doesn't care what button it is. It matters where the position of said button is. Like if I put in a PlayStation controller that has a completely different layout, with the fact that the thumbsticks are in a different position, the X button is on the bottom. But if I plugged it in that way, the game would be like, okay, the X button is now the jump button, even though the X button was the attack button on here, and the Y button would be the attack button there. Back up. Again, battle of attrition. Come on, Breeze. You know what? Another thing I'm doing. I'm going back to my button mashing roots on freaking fighting. Oh, the positions? Maybe it's because I'm ADD. I actually don't care about what button is where until it tells me what button to push. Once I've gotten used to the position said button is in, then I don't even think about what button it is. I think this, which is the A button on this controller, is the jump button. Oh, cross, not X. Okay, yeah. Fair. Fair. Yeah, because everything is a shape. Triangle, circle, triangle, circle, square, cross. Don't automatically put a letter on there. Okay, battle of attrition. Slow it down. It's weird how sometimes it takes, and ignoring the healing one, because I just took 3 hits there before dying. Sometimes it takes 2 hits, sometimes it takes 3. I assume it's the kind of thing I'm getting hit by. I keep saying battle of attrition, yet then I get all excited and go in. That's going back to fighting games again. That's why I suck at fighting games. Well, suck. I'm not as good as I could be in fighting games. When I get the adrenaline rolling, I start to get very slow. Maybe. The problem is because I don't have that much combo potential this early on, I assume. By comparison to later. It's harder to, I start button mashing when I get really adrenaline rushed. I just have to slow it down. Ooh, okay, that was close. Be patient, Breeze. Be patient. Ooh, that was lucky. Oh! I'm not gonna slow. Because then I get too excited. I'm like, I have plenty of time. I don't. I think actually the slow doesn't help here because maybe at the level that it is, but I might be wrong. I might be absolutely wrong. I might be talking out my butt here. However, it feels like it actually doesn't slow anything down. Let me clarify. That's not what I meant to say. I feel like it slows everything down, including Cal's movements. So it ends up being neutral. It just allows me to react quicker because I have more time to react. It could be just because my brain is inheriting the slow-mo that I'm seeing in the enemy character and assuming that I move slower because I have a hard time separating things in my brain space, but good, I at least got the heal since I messed up so early. I did not deserve to dodge that. That was amazing. Come on. Slow it down, Breeze. Don't get greedy. That was more like a short dash instead of a parry. Or not a parry, a dodge roll. Did it not take my B button input? Or did I interrupt my dodge roll with a movement? Because you saw how short that move was, right? I'm not crazy, right? We haven't gotten anywhere in this game, right? We beat the tutorial, for lack of a better word, and we haven't gotten anywhere yet. Go look for this person. No. I go exploring. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh. Okay. I mistimed that parry. Oof, okay. That parry was weird. Anyway. Another observation. Still, you're right, tranquilo. I need to... But the tongue, just as an observation, not that it matters, but there were like 2 or 3 times that fight, and I've noticed it a couple times even in other attempts. The tongue goes like right through me, and then I dodge, and it doesn't give me any damage. Is the tongue something I shouldn't worry about? Compared to the dash attack for sure, but... A back roll on that one. Yeah, I saw that coming. And I rolled early on that one. That was me. Because I was still thinking about the tongue thing. You didn't use it at all that round. But yeah, the tongue. Tranquilo? Now you remind me of one of my... Okay, I don't like Hispanic music all that much. I can appreciate it, but it's not my jam. But there is one song that I've loved since I was a kid, from an artist called Juan Luis Guerra y la 440. And I dodged too early. Oh, good. Back up. Good. I didn't deserve to dodge that. I got a little too wrapped up in weird dodge boxes and stuff like that in here. But one of the repeated lines in there that's not the refrain is "Tranquilo, Bobby, tranquilo." So now that you said it and I said it out loud, I'm reminding myself of the song. I hear it in my head. No me digas que los médicos se fueron. No, no me digas que no tienen anestesia. Oh, no me digas que el alcohol se lo bebieron. El alcohol se lo bebieron. Oh, oh, I still have that stuck in my head. I can't believe I actually remember that song. But it is like the only Hispanic music that I really, really like. I could listen to that song all day. Okay, let's focus. You gotta be kidding me. Tranquilo, Bobby. Tranquilo. Uy. Okay. Calm. Calm. Be mindful. I need to stop button mashing. I don't know what it is with me and button mashing, and you know that I do it, Show, even in fighting games. Even when I have a particular combo I'm trying to hit. I've gotten better about it when it came to the fight stick, but it still is a thing that I deal with, and I think that's my problem. It's still taking my inputs because I rapidly mash, even if I only really intend it to go out once. Because I feel like, and I think this has always been a thing with me, that until the attack comes out, I need to continue mashing. I don't know why that is. Nothing else that I have to deal with, I have that mental mind state for. Jumping and most other things, but attacking for some reason. Okay. Be mindful, be mindful. Be mindful of your surroundings, be mindful of the enemy's movements. Don't worry about it. That it takes time doesn't matter. Dying will make it take more time. Ooh. Good. Easy. Yeah, it's an echo. I don't think I could do this during the battle.
Where Bogling was killed. Was it trying to defend its family?
Piece of heart? Worth. Absolutely worth. All that fight we did for like, what, an hour, a half hour there? Worth what I got out of it. Okay, so now, Show. We were gonna be going back to the other one. Actually, you know what? First things first, I'm gonna go to the save point so we don't worry about this. I don't want to have to go back and fight that thing if I end up dying to stupidity. My own, of course. It is my own stupidity. But I want to save. Since there is no or few autosaves, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so. So if I go down, as we were discussing, I slow down this fan, okay. But then how do I get over it? Oh. I had thought that that was a death pit, that the water was a lot deeper than it was. Thank you for not saying anything.
The Jedi used this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
I assume I'm gonna have to come back here later for something else. But I'll take that. But yeah, the oopsie. the song, going back to Tranquilo, since I reread that looking at chat, the song that I was referencing from Juan Luis Guerra is called La Niagara en Bicicleta. And it means exactly what you think it does. With an extra little bit of sub-meaning. Okay, now we can continue with the story. Huzzah! And for those who don't know Spanish like Sho does, La Niagara en Bicicleta is the Niagara on a bicycle. The whole point of the statement is to say, you know, doing something that's kind of useless. Like using a bicycle to scale the Niagara.
Just like back at the scrapyard. Hold on, I'm coming.
Grazing? Yeah, after that last fight, this is piss.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay?
Not really, it looks
Wait.
like.
I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh. Okay.
Oh, I like this droid.
Well, your scomplink is busted, but this should help you get moving for now.
Oh, brilliant use of the camera to hide what you're doing. Replacing the model.
Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
Wait. I can customize my lightsaber. Oh, you can! That's cheating, though. I didn't think you could. I used to have an orange lightsaber back in KOTOR. Oh, that was my favorite one. The only one I like better is, I guess, what you would consider the dark saber now, so I probably won't see it too much. I don't like blue all that much. Yeah, let's do orange for funsies. Emitter. Not a big fan of that one. Oh, that one's good. I like that. The switch. Oh, cool, I can rotate it. I'll take that one. Leave. That one at least matches that. I just noticed the bottom is busted in all of these skins. Huh. I'll take the Megiddo. No, I'll take this. This looks actually look better. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. But you want to know what? Nah, we're not going to take orange. I'll take green. I love Luke Skywalker. Wrong. Yes. We'll take that. I like the design too.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Tight fit, but this should work. Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Hope I didn't leave anything behind. The cutscene tells me that I probably
I'm all right.
needed to do that, but that was really dumb.
Healing stim.
Backed
No
up?
surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid.
That's where the healing was.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Here, hop on board.
Oh, I love this.
So, how'd you get here? Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
Have you never heard of memory wipes when it comes to droids, dude? That's what I assume his can't argue with that was. Yeah, I figured that was a shortcut. Actually, you wonder what? What's that across the way? I can jump to it.
Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies? Where are you going? What's that, BD-1?
A new emitter? Nice. I'll deal with that later. If it's just the emitter, I don't want to...
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
Okay, so there's only one way so far. This map reminds me of Metroid Prime. Okay, the bench was there. Okay, there's something still back there. And I'll come back for it. Maybe this is kind of like a Metroidvania to some degree with the,
Huh?
Interesting.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
The map is like really Metroidvania. Look at this. So yellow is okay.
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
There was an... Oh, there must be another path here underneath. Next to the ship. But we just kind of kept going. That's fine. All this other pathways are blocked for the moment. So we gotta go down. What?
Good job. Oh, all right then. What do we find?
Poncho material. Nice. I like it. BD1 gets skin too. I'll leave him in as usual. Reminds me of Rob. Since we got a skill point and I want to save before we move on to the next part. Okay, so. Empowered slow. Holding slow allows Cal to slow his target for a longer duration. Cal's maximum force increase. Cal maximum life increase. Cal dashes at his target. Ooh. Cal dashes forward and attacks his target. If you jump while dashing, you flip over the target instead. That opens up a lot of windows. I like that idea. I feel like right now, health-wise and force-wise, I can deal with what I've got. So I'm gonna take the dash strike. That's the dash. Oh, you still attack even when you're... I thought that was just another way of dodging. Like, if you didn't want to interrupt... You saw the enemy attacking and you just wanted to dodge and you were kind of in the middle of the animation. That was their excuse for being able to interrupt the animation. But no. It is just an alternate way to attack. The interesting thing is that enemies respawn. Like that one did, that's fine. But I wonder if bosses respawn. We should go check it out. After.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Okay. Oh, I see. Is there anything else real quick? Well, nothing that won't kill me, I bet. So let's go, BD. I have to say I like Cal's hair. The hairstyle. Oh no, another one. So if you didn't learn how to fight it before... Or... I'm back here. You say run for it, but I've fought this thing before. This doesn't even do as much damage as the boss. Okay, hold on.
BD1, stim.
You said to run, you coward.
Good job.
Oh, it's not even the same thing. The only problem is I'm out of stims, but that's okay. I'm sure either I'll find more or I won't need them. What? Hello. Okay. Interesting, interesting.
Thanks, BD1.
Thanks what? What did you do? We scanned it for nothing. Or was I not paying attention? Was I looking over at chat? Why do I look over at chat when nothing's going on, and when something's going on, that's when I'm staring at it? I don't think I have anything to use yet. Yeah, I thought so. I'll rest so I can recharge real quick. Alright. This thing is a Metroidvania. Because I see this right here, and I'm like, I want to run across it using the Force, because I don't think I can jump that far. I can't grab onto it. It looks like, yeah, some of the enemies... Oh, nope, there he is. So technically you could grind. Grinding in a Metroidvania. Not quite a Metroidvania, but... At least not yet. You... Oh, and I got stims back, by the way.
Thanks, BD1.
Okay, so I do get a little bit of experience from scanning, which is nice. Yeah, it looks like I need something here. Probably a wall run. Possibly, anyway. Where are we? I guess I'm gonna have to drop down for now. Hearing something.
Okay, I'll look. Good job. See something in there?
Again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Wait, where'd he go? Oh, I see. He's over there.
Position.
I did it. Persistence and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
I take it back. This game is like a mix and match of everything, because we've been playing... I was brought up Dark Souls, Metroidvania, and now we're playing Prince of Persia.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Okay, that's a little cheap. I would have liked it to stay closed. That one's locked up. Okay. How do I get there? Let's see if I drop down from a little bit. No, maybe? Yes? Nope, can't reach that at least. Oh, wait a minute. I see. At least how to get to this side. And yes, this is Prince of Persia.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Hold on. Let's do something here. Jump! That was an ouchies. Ouchie wowies. Yeah. Okay, I need to do something for the height here. Hold on. ED found something. A seed for the terrarium? This game is actually a lot thicker than I thought it was, so I should give it credit for stretching itself thin at least a little bit. Not too much, obviously. There we go.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Yeah, some of the rough spots now starting to come together with all the different pieces that are put in place here. Okay. Meditate. Still don't have any skill points. I'm gonna see, once we get to our next skill point, I'm gonna stop. We'll do it that way. Let's see what I was talking about. Now that we have a wall run mechanic. Ooh, that was dangerous, but I made it. Whee! And see shortcuts unlocked. Yeah, this is, if not a Metroidvania, it's definitely very close to Dark Souls with that little bit. Are we not going this way, buddy? Or is it a... Okay, you're not jumping there initially anymore. Gotcha. Hold on, map. I want to go back this way. Oh, actually, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to come this way. Oopsie daisy. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about him. Alright. And we almost forgot this, so it was worth accidentally going the wrong way.
Oh, all right then. Something was in there.
New lightsaber. And those things are aggressive and small, and I hate them. Can you slice this?
But standing up to that bog rat, pretty brave. I need some meds, BE1.
Drop. And now I have. In case you hadn't figured out that you can wall run to wall run to wall run. But I'm smarter than that. Yeah, I figured out the mechanics of the...
Racy there? Oh, it's on.
I don't know, he seems to be a lot faster than you are.
We're not finished yet. Okay, he probably would have won. Probably.
Yeah, we'll stop here for tonight. I know that we got something going there, but still. Oh, it also, by the way, recharges the stims. That explains how I got 2 more. We got an evasive kick, sprint strike. Hold on. Go from a sprint. All right. Leaping slash. Not bad. Evasive kick. Not bad. Let's get the health. Health might be useful at least. And here, I guess since I can't. Oh, it's not an ability, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. We'll stop there for tonight. I'm not gonna touch that thing. But that's where we will be. That's where we will stop. But tomorrow we'll continue more of this. I am excited. This is actually a real fun game so far. I gotta go clip out the first part of the stream for the young lady that needs to hear words of encouragement and a very happy birthday. But until then, you guys have been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come tomorrow for some more Fallen Jedi. I'm actually very excited to be playing a Star Wars game again for the first time in a long time. You guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are, and I'll see you tomorrow.